2 secrets to my low-ticket product success and why I don't do one of them anymore. Okay, I want to give you 2 more secrets that were critical to the total dollar number, and I'm going to talk about why I'm not using those secrets anymore. Okay, before I get into these 2 secrets, the first thing is there's this idea of doing whatever it takes to get the buyers. Whatever it takes. I mean, if you have to go out and buy a solo ad just for the purpose of getting 10 more buyers and lose money on the solo ad, get the 10 more buyers, well, get to where you've got 500 buyers. And you send an email out that says, I'm launching, and you get 20% of the people, 100 people to view this sales letter. Converts at 25% on the first day, you get 25 buyers, mail it out this afternoon, you get another 25 buyers, you've got your 50, bump it on the WSO forum, run a banner ad, spend a couple $100 more because you've got money coming in, enough for 100 buyers the first day. Then some affiliates start promoting. You can do affiliate contests. By the way, affiliate contests are not all they're cracked up to be. Okay, I'm giving away $500 or more, $1,000 in affiliate bonuses, usually just motivates 1 or 2 top people. That's what I've found. I've found that the total sales are usually not totally just off the charts. Okay, now, that obviously evens as you see me growing my business to a 200 grand level, that now it's growing to 500 grand, for example, and you think maybe I'm giving bigger bonuses, maybe more people are involved. What I'm going to tell you, we talked about it. I talked about obstacles and I talked about things. One of the things I do different is, as you know, I don't use all the fancy graphics and all of that. I find that the kind of sales letters that I write convert just as well as the other stuff. They convert just as well. My WSOs outperform many of the other big WSOs out there. I believe that the style of letter I use works. Gets me a more loyal, devoted fan in the long run because it's simple. Because it's bare bones. Because there's a feeling that's generated when we can get away from all the hype and all the bells and whistles. I just really believe that from a psychological perspective. Now, the second reason is I'm just too lazy to do it any other way. And you say, well, Sean, you don't come across to me as a lazy person. All the hard work that you do. And I do a whole lot of hard work. But part of the reason I do the hard work is, get this, because I'm lazy. Because the thing is, I don't want to work any harder than I have to. I work really hard, a lot. But I still don't want to work any harder than I have to. And so I try to do things in a smart way. And what I've discovered is that these sales letters convert really well, but they're more dull and boring. So what happens is it makes it a little bit hard to attract affiliates because the affiliates are oftentimes looking for that excitement in the pictures because they think it will convert better. But once somebody promotes for me, they tend to promote a lot in the future. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, I believe, is because they get emails from their subscribers saying, thank you for recommending me this. It's nice to meet Sean because of everything I'm able to learn, and he's got great training. People like to hear that. The second thing is my refund rate is really low. I believe there's a couple reasons that my refund rate is really low. Number 1, the training is good. Number 2, one of the things I've noticed is, now this is anecdotal, I haven't done the tests about this, is that if I sell a big package with like 10 hours of training in it for the same price as I sell a package with 1 hour of training in it, my refund rate is higher in the big package. I believe the reason is people listen to the first track and they've only gotten 10% of the information. They don't want to take the time to listen to the rest. They get a refund. But if you have a 1 hour training, the refund rate, as long as it does what the sales letter says it does, I find that the refund rate is really, really, really low, like less than 1%, almost across the board. Period, paragraph, end. The refund rate is really, really, really low. And so, as I told you, I was going to give you 2 secrets. These are 2 secrets that take your WSO business to the next level. I don't think I've ever shared these before. Okay, one is packaging your WSOs together. So every so often I'll take 20 or 40 or 60 or 80 or 100 WSOs and I'll do a big package. So if you bought 100 WSOs at $7, it'll cost you $700. But this big package for $40, you get 100 WSOs. Those packages tend to convert really, really well. And obviously they make you money. Here's the second secret. Now this is actually part 2 of the first secret. Here's part 2. I do 100% commission on the $7 trainings that go up a penny on every sale. And then I do a 50% commission on all the upsells. On the big ticket ones, 40, 50, 60, I do 50% commission across the board. So I make money and the affiliate's happy because they're making money too. Because conversion rates are really, really high, so they're making $20 a sale instead of $7. Now the second secret, this is one I do not do anymore. I did this in the past for one primary reason. I'll just be totally transparent with you. For one primary reason, I wanted to maximize income. And I'm going to tell you why I don't do it anymore. And that is offering private label rights to the WSOs as you create them. Now here's the thing. What do you have to lose when you offer private label rights? You've already sold the WSO, so unless you're going to resell it in a different format, you're done with it anyway. And so if you let other people sell it, then a lot of people have come to me as buyers, and after buying private label rights items from somebody else, because somebody else sold it, then they listen to me teach, and then they go join my list. So there's a lot of advantages to private label rights. It's almost like having a built-in affiliate program where you're not paying anybody anything, because they're going to sell all your products and the people find out about you, and when they find out about you, they join your list and they buy from you. And then the second thing is, when you put a package of PLR rights together, you charge money for it, and you do the 50% commission. You charge 40, 60, $100, and you make really good money on it. But here's why I don't do it anymore. Part A is, as I go into the future, I'm planning to get away from doing as many WSOs and start launching my training on some other format. And as I do that, I don't want to be releasing the private label rights. The key reason is, I've discovered through a lot of looking and watching, is that the people who buy private label rights are looking for the easy way out. There's nothing wrong with that, except that the easy way out doesn't usually make people full-time marketers. And my goal in my business is to help people go full-time. That's my goal. I want you to go full-time. That's why I push so hard for making $100,000 a year, because for most of you, that's full-time income. Some of you are getting away from the vice president job or something. You need 300 or 400 grand to maintain your standard of living. But for most of you, 100 grand will do it. Now, I find that if I sell private label rights on package, people buy the whole package and then they try to resell them. But because they've never really studied sales, they're no good at it, they've never had to do the hard work, and they're no good at it. And so I've just decided that I'm going to retrench and stop selling private label rights. I'm going to go back to the basics, which are teach people how to do the things, and then you go out and do it. And that's obviously what I'm doing right here. So this is part of that transition. Now, I wanted to share that with you because you may say now, you know what? I'm going to sell private label rights because I believe they help people. Now, I don't believe they help people. Do they help a small percentage of people? Yes. But I'm at a place in my business where I want to maximize the number of people that I'm able to help. I mean, that's just me.